What's going on, guys? I'm going to make a video showing you what I would put in a miniature survival um, kit. This is like an Altoids tin. It's a blank one. You can actually get a couple different options of quantity packs of these on Amazon. I think there's like 10, there's a dozen, there's 5, whatever. I buy them for different bits and things at work and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I could probably put together a pretty good survival kit with this. I have so many things here. I just went to the dollar store and I picked up a couple things I want to show you guys that I'm going to break down and use some of the things for the survival kit. So here's a little lighter that I got from the dollar store. It's not as small as the little ones that I see a lot of other guys use, like this much, but I figured like a bigger lighter would be more important, and since it can sit flat along the side, it'd be perfect for it. So first thing, we got our lighter. And this is going to be real time too. I haven't like planned any of this out. So what I got at the dollar store, I'll show you. It's this little manicure set. So let's open that up and see what we can use out of it. Pop it open here. This is real time. We can ditch this pouch. There's a nail file in there, which, give that to my girlfriend. She could probably use that. Tweezers, that's a absolute possibility, and it has this little rubber band in it that keeps them compressed, which could be an option. We got some scissors, which could be an option as well. We'll have other things to cut. We'll get into that later. But here's the big kicker: nail clippers. These are important for a number of reasons. Number one, you can use them for cutting, and number two, what I really enjoy, I see them used for, even in my profession, in metalworking and stuff, you can use these to remove a pretty good sized splinter. If you get a metal splinter out in the wild and you're trying to survive, number one, it can impede your ability to think clearly, because you'll be like, oh, that, you'll be focused on that, and it could become infected as well. So if you get a splinter, you want to take care of that. And you can use it for various other cutting apparatuses. You can actually take them apart. You can do more things with them. It's also steel if you wanted to add some flint and steel into your survival kit instead of the lighter. So we got a nail clipper. So we got from this $1.25 manicure set, we got tweezers, and we got scissors, and we got the nail clippers. So as a survivalist, what you would want to do, a minimalist survivalist, what you want to do is say, okay, tweezers are for removing splinters and doing anything that this can do. So the tweezers are obsolete. We're going to get rid of them, put them in our home medical kit. That's fine. The scissors, anything that you can cut with these, you can absolutely cut with these. These are long, they're wide, they take up space. These go to the home medical kit. We are left with this multi-tool that can do everything those can do, saving us some space. So the second thing that is definitely going in our survival kit, these nail clippers. Okay. Number two from the dollar store. This is a Curad first aid kit. It is 15 items. It is ideal for travel. It is water resistant pouch, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what's in here. So we have 2 sterile alcohol pads and 3 sterile spot bandages. Those are too tiny. Those won't really do anything. 3 fabric bandages, 3 sterile plastic bandages, flex fabric bandages, and 1.5 inch waterproof bandages. So let's open it up and see what we got. The alcohol pads are good. Those are good for sterilization. You can also use them for lighting fires if need be. So let's see what we got here. Okay, great. Cool. The alcohol pads, the prep pads for sterilization reasons and flammability, we're gonna definitely take 2 of these. Okay. The spot bandages, they're not really gonna do too much, so we're gonna put those in our home medical kit. Okay. Now we're left with all these band-aids. Now they're flat, yeah, but when you have them stacked up, we're looking at about a ½ inch worth of space that's being taken up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take one of each of the sizes. We got the smaller guys, which actually, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna take the medium or the small little guys, home medical kit. All right, if we get cut, we need the big boys. All right, we're gonna take one of the big flat guys right here, one of the nice big long flat ones, and let's just go with 2 of the fabric 3/4 size. Okay, so that definitely going in the survival kit. Very good. Put them, the rest, in your home medical kit. So now for less than, I don't know, $2.50, I have survival stuff and I also have home medical stuff. Can't beat that. All right. Third thing I got at the dollar store is this little mini sewing kit. Okay, there is so much packed into this thing alone. We're gonna cut this open here. I'm gonna show you guys what's in here. There's a lot of great stuff in here, a lot of cool stuff. So, number one, right out of the bag, you got these small scissors, which you could probably use to make another survival kit. I'm gonna put all this stuff aside, see if I can make maybe another one. But you got little scissors, which if you didn't have your nail clippers, would be really practical size, very thin, small scissors. Put them aside. Now, a needle and thread, you may think, why would we be sewing anything if we were surviving? Okay, well, say you have clothing, or say you, you want to seal something off, or you want to, God forbid, have to patch up a bad wound. You can actually do that with sewing needles and thread, which I don't recommend, but you can absolutely do that. So what I would suggest doing would be taking one of these little spools, which we can absolutely do. There's a little space inside, you gotta use every little spot. And taking one of them, and we will take a needle. Let's go with, there's a lot of different sizes in here, as you can see. For $1.25, we got like 30 needles in here. This is pretty good. Let's get back to our scissors there that we need to open up the sewing kit. How ironic. Okay, let's get in there, cut it open. Very good. Alright, where's our slot? There it is. Okay, let's grab a couple needles. See what we got. There we go. Got 3 of them here. They take up barely any space. You never know. You might need to pin something, whatever. So our needles and our thread are going in our survival kit. Now, also, with that sewing kit came a great tool for any survival kit, which is a, oops, sorry, a thing there, notification. All right, we're gonna pop this open here. Sorry, this is all real time, like I said. And pop this open here. And this little container that these are in, we're gonna use this. So, what we're gonna do with this, there's safety pins in here, tons of them, tons of safety pins. We're gonna take about 3 of those. Okay, put them aside. We can use those for fishing. Actually, let's see if we can fit 6 of them, because you can use them for creating shelter. You can use them, like I said, for patching clothing or anything like that. Needles really come in handy when you need them for survival reasons. But we're going to take the little box from that sewing kit, and now this little kit right here is what we're going to get onto next. Okay, so you need some way to get food when you're in a survival setting, correct? We all agree on that. That's why I think we're going to make a little mini fishing kit. So in this little box, I have 2 hooks, 2 little hooks there. All right. And you think, okay, I just need a hook and line. Well, if you've ever fished before, if you have a hook and line and like a worm or something on the end, it's kind of hard to throw, to get velocity to throw your bait out there. So I got these little tiny, 3/0 split shots from Eagle Claw, and they're so tiny and little, but they pack a punch weight-wise. So what we can do is put a couple of them in there, and they will help maximize the distance you can throw your fishing line. So I'm going to put 4 of those in there. All right, and then I have some 25-pound. That sounds excessive, but you can use it for other things, and you want it to be tough. So I'm going to say, I would say like a good 8 or 10 feet. So my table is 6 feet, so we'll go the length of the table, Well, that's about 4, so we'll do that again. 4, that's about 4 foot. And another 4 foot. That's a good 12 feet of fishing line. You know what? Let's do 15. How's that sound? Good? Good. I like it. So now I'll show you how the nail clippers can cut your fishing line for you. Okay? Like that. Like nothing. Like butter. Okay? And then the old trick I was taught by some old timers to make sure your fishing line doesn't unravel. A little piece of Scotch tape will save you a lot of stress. Right there across, and now we can put that back in our garage. Cool? Cool. I like it. So, you're going to be thinking, how are we going to make this fishing line nice and small? Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, you're going to take the, what was I going to say? You're going to take the fishing line, 2 fingers, and you're just going to wrap it up. Not tight, because you'll cut off your circulation. You need your fingers to survive, folks. Okay, you're going to wrap them around your fingers. Okay, like this, like so. And just keep on going. And like I have that Scotch tape for the fishing line on the spool, we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. Look at this. This is like a nice little coil of fishing line. Perfect. There we go. It's not tight, I just don't want to mess it up. Little ring of fishing line, okay? Where the 2 ends overlap. I'm gonna take a little 1.5 or 2-inch piece of Scotch tape, run that through like so. Okay, and this will hold up pretty good. Wrap it around the other side. So you have a nice flat 15 feet of sewing or of fishing line. We're gonna throw that in with our fishing kit, but there is some room in this little fishing kit. So to this, I have with me 2 razor blades. Okay, cutting things is essential, and you may not have your pocket knife. So these are flat, the blade's protected with this cardboard that then you can take the cardboard off and use it as a fire starting tool as well, because it'll be kept dry in this container. So they're nice and flat, and they can fit in that little mini box like so. And also, to maximize space in this kit, I'm going to take the needles, the sewing needles, add them into this little fishing kit that I've made, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 safety pins. Okay, little safety pins there. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna put these in here. And there you have your needles, your safety pins, your weights, 2 hooks, 15 feet of line, 2 razor blades, all in this little tiny mini kit. There. So to make sure that we don't get a mess, take a little bit of tape. And we are going to just put a little tiny bit on there just so it doesn't pop open when I'm doing this video or when you're carrying it on you. I'd actually do one more little wrap of tape because we're only going to open it if we truly need to, right? So here we go. Okay. All right, there we go. And we are taped up and protected. And that will go in our survival kit. So just to reiterate what we have so far, we have our nail clippers, we have our lighter, 2 alcohol pads, 3 band-aids, sewing thread, 2 razor blades, 2 fish hooks, 15 feet of line, 4 weights, 3 needles, and 4 safety pins in this little container. There we go. So, that being said, when you are in a survival situation, the number one thing you want to do is think straight and be calm. So if something hurts you, if you're injured during the process of trying to survive, sometimes that can overtake your thoughts and make you, a little bit cloudy with your judgment. And what I really want to include in this kit is some sort of just an aspirin or an almost like an Excedrin, like if you hit your head or you have a headache or if you're stressed, sometimes you get like a tension migraine, some sort of a migraine medicine or a extra strength Tylenol can kind of help you, in a stressful situation. So what I've decided to do would be to take a nice little piece of aluminum foil, which you can also use. I will show you guys in a second here how else you can use this aluminum foil. Everything that's doing something in this kit has multiple purposes. So don't be afraid to pack something in something that you'll need, and it'll come into play later. So why don't we go ahead and get over that. What you can do with aluminum foil, if you're in an area where it's very desolate and there's planes flying overhead, or you see people far away and you can't yell to them, what you can do is you could poke a little hole in this and look at the sun, right? Look towards the sun, and you can see where that beam is going, the sunlight is going to shine. You can look and see where those people are and look at them and rotate this and kind of try to get that sun to reflect off of this and like make almost like a fishing lure would do for a fish. And sometimes, in rare occasions, it could come out to help you. Like you could attract somebody and they could see you, be like, "Hey, help!" Or if there's an airplane above, you can kind of, signal somebody. I've seen it used before in some emergency survival demonstrations when I was in scouting, and I think that this is something that you could use. I mean, it's a last resort kind of thing. It's not gonna be some crazy tool, but it can absolutely be something that will help you have peace of mind when you are in a situation, survival situation. So what we're going to do with that, I'm going to fold it in half. I have about a 2 inches by 6 inches piece, and I'm going to put 2 Tylenol. These are extra strength Tylenol, and 2 Excedrins in there. And I'm going to then make a little tinfoil medicine burrito, make a little pouch for them. Okay. Oh, they all just fell out. Great. Pouch. I'll fold this over like this. There we go. Almost like how you would make like a paper pirate hat when you were a kid. Okay. There we go. 2 and 2. Okay. Fold it over again. And then give it the one last side fold over right there, like the size of like 2 quarters. Okay, so that being said, the last thing I think is very important. You need a cutting tool that you can use to cut sticks or branches, or just make your life a little bit easier if you're trying to build a shelter in a quick place, quick position. And I have this is a hacksaw, or a jigsaw blade, okay, brand new, and it's very small, okay, fits in your traditional jigsaw. I think I got a pack of 50 different ones, like a variety of ones, wood, metal, all that stuff, debris, on Amazon, and this is a basic one for wood, and this is perfect length to fit in your survival kit. So we're going to include 1 jigsaw blade. So now we're going to pack it up and see how much room we have. All right, see if you guys can see. Here we go. All right, so we have our little fishing and sewing kit here, right? Put that there. Maybe actually we can put the alcohol pads down 1 and 1, and maybe the band-aids won't take up too much room. We can get them in there, right? There we go. Good. Get the Band-Aids in there. Okay. Next, our little sewing kit can fit in there like this. Okay. Next, I'll put our, oh, I can't put the sewing kit like that. I gotta put the lighter in there. So I gotta put it like this. Okay. All right. We'll brush all those to the side so it's flat metal here for us to put the lighter in. Lighters in. Okay. Nail clipper in. Jigsaw blade in. Medicine in. Good. Look at this. Oh. Look at this. Fits perfect. Like a glove here. Look at this. Everything's in there nice and perfectly. Okay? Now the other thing. This is a controversial thing. I don't think, oh, and our sewing thread. That'll fit right here too. No worries. Right there. Boop. Let's see, push it in on this side. Sorry guys, forgot the sewing thread. Gotta kind of shift some stuff around here a little bit then. There we go, that'll fit. Now, everything's in there, good. So the other thing I think you should include in your survival kit is cash. Now why cash? You can't buy anything in the woods, you're gonna see a bear or to break a 50, no. But, say you get to a position where you see people, and sometimes people don't wanna help you. Sometimes people are scared to help you. They think, what's up with this guy? Something's going on. If you could say, hey, listen, I need a ride. I'm in a survival situation. I'll offer you $10. Fine. They can help you. Or if you are starving and you get somewhere where there's food, you can buy it. Having this cash is more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing. Because you know that if you find some resources that people are willing to give you, which sucks, but it's true, you can buy them. So I'm going to take a $10 bill. We're going to fold this in, put it on top, and we are going to close our survival tin. Thank you very much for watching, and if you want, for an added safety measure, you can take a rubber band and wrap it around twice so that this doesn't open. You can keep this in your car, you can keep this in your backpack. You could do a lot of things with this, and this could save your life. Thanks for watching.